Uh, so I watched the Dave Grohl video first, and like 10 seconds in, I was like, fucking Don. This always has to be different. Shit. But when I was done watching both videos, I said this different was good. It was good. I also was thinking, I watched Dave Grohl one first. I couldn't help but think about Jim and Jay's reaction to it. I might be totally wrong, but I think I might be kind of right. I think Jay's reaction is going to be, all right, Dave Grohl, we get it. You know how to play the drums. And he'll say something like, there's so much fucking noise. How do people listen to that? So much noise. Jim's going to be like, Don, fan freaking tastic. Jim's probably going to like really spring a leak watching these two. And I also will say that Jay will absolutely pick the Will Ferrell lookalike, which I already don't even know that guy's name, but I remember Don submitted that. Well, didn't submit it, showed us a couple years ago, because Will Ferrell looks like that guy, and he showed us that video. So that was my second time seeing that, and it was really well done. I am picking Dave Grohl. I think both were great. God damn. I mean, holy shit. How are you not fucking just exhausted? Uh, that was really, really, really good. Um, Jesus, so fucking hard, and he was like, there's a lot of muscle memory in there or something, but he wasn't even looking. He was just like, again, Dorigo. He's just wailing on those fuckers. It was so good. I love seeing that stuff like live, not necessarily live or maybe in studio. Just watching raw talent like that. And again, the guy at the Kansas game, he's from the Chili Peppers. Fuck, I don't even know where he's from. Maybe I don't know. But they're both. There's some like I appreciate talent, and you can just see it. Even though I don't know what the fuck's happening or how they do that or a hi hat and this like I don't know shit about it, but I know it's really really good. So I appreciated watching both. But that Dave Grohl one, first of all, he used to look like Kyle Orton. I don't know if you guys remember Kyle Orton, quarterback for the Broncos. He looks so much like Ray Abel. And speaking of Ray Abel, I see him at Hannaford at least once every 2 weeks with his wife, or is that his girlfriend? I know he's been with her for a while. Of course, I never speak to him. I'm sure he doesn't recognize me, especially when we're all wearing masks. But he's got the same hair. He looks a lot like fucking Ray Abel. What else I want to say about that? Some of the comments on that were really good. Somebody said he's just as good as the guy from Nirvana, and he kind of looks like him too. So that was pretty funny. They talked about how he probably goes back in time when he was actually playing that with his boys, his group. I don't know about that, but it was interesting reading the comments. I enjoyed it, Don. Very good. Like, it was risky. Will either of those win? I kind of think because it's not like traditional, like there wasn't like anyone, there was like the music playing with it, but I guess it doesn't matter. It was really good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I guess that's all there is to say about it. God damn, I was getting tired just watching it. Like, I just really, really appreciated how good that was. Like, how the stamina. Like, I'm sure there's adrenaline going, but and then I was thinking of drummers who. And by the way, that's how drummers I picture drumming. Who's the guy from the Rolling Stones? I'm sure you guys know his name, but he just like closes his eyes and he's fucking tapping the drum. And there's so many other, and I'm sure it's not always necessary to bang drums like that, but I always think about Jeff Smith. I remember being so young, and I remember him having a drum set in his room that was like upstairs, right? I think I remember watching him a couple times, and it seems like that's how I remember him drumming, just fucking crushing it. So that's how drummers should drum, I think. That's my musical input for the weekend. Drummers should drum like Dave Grohl drummed to that song. And again, the other guy, the Will Ferrell guy, fucking amazing. Great atmosphere, different, unique. They were both great, so I enjoyed it. But I'm picking Dave Grohl. What's going on? It's cold. It's really fucking cold all the time. Conference championship Sunday. Very, very into that. Syracuse basketball is the worst I've ever seen it. Don, I meant to comment more on your video last week about Syracuse, and you're 100% right. You know, if they're not hitting threes, like the game is so different now. How you just chuck fucking threes, every team, all game. You can fucking have a 3-on-1. I'm amazed by that, and it happens in the NBA. And I think of like Coach Evans, or even like fucking any coach. Can you imagine in the 80s or 90s, and you had a 3-on-1 fast break, and someone pulls up to take a fucking three? Even if he made it, he'd be fucking benched. It's just, that's what they do now. And Syracuse they have no athletes. Their center, I guess, they have 0 athletes. Just a bunch of guys chucking three with shitty bodies, and no, they can't fucking holy fuck, it's bad. They lost the Pitt the other night. Like by a lot. It's bad. I feel bad for Jim Boeheim. He's got to feel like shit. You know, his kids, he's going out and he's got both his kids, and this is his worst season ever. It's fucking bad. Anyways, that's a long-winded thing about Syracuse, but I wanted to touch on that from your trip last week. Josh is going back to school virtually. That's good. There ain't much going on. It's the fucking... I know there's dog days of summer. What are the winter days called? The fucking shit days of winter. We're right in the fucking middle of it. And it sucks. Alright, Don, good picks. That's it. We'll talk to you later.